I'm Dave, you're watching Dave Taste Buds, and welcome back. We got a great episode today. We all love McDonald's chicken nuggets. They're delicious, they always hit the spot. The question today is, can I make them better at home? I have never made chicken nuggets at home before, but we're gonna do it together today. We're gonna get our chicken processed, we're gonna season it, we're gonna shape it, we're gonna chill it. I'm gonna make a nice, light, simple tempura batter, and then we're gonna fry them up and we're gonna taste them side by side and see whose is better. So, without any further ado, let's get into it. The ingredients and the recipe are going to be listed below, but in case you don't have time to go down there, here's what's in it. We have chicken, an egg which is going to bind it, we have our seasoning which is salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, a little bit of water, some cornstarch, and a little bit of MSG that's going to give it that nice, delicious umami flavor. So now that we know what's in it, let's get to making it. This is about a pound of chicken breast. We got our food processor here. We're just going to take our chicken. We don't want to throw this chicken in here whole. It'll just flop around and fly around. You got to cut it up a little bit. So we're just going to dice it just kind of into these large chunks, just so the food processor can handle the size. Get that set aside. Now remember, the better chicken you use, the better chicken nuggets you're gonna get. They taught us this in culinary school. If you start with an inferior ingredient, you will get an inferior product. I don't know, words to live by, I guess. Chicken going in. Now, I'm gonna season it after. This is really just the part where we just wanna get it ground up. Ready to go, wash my hands. Now that we're ready, we're just gonna pulse this. And this is the consistency you're gonna want. Nice, ground up. Yeah, that's it. Smooth. Gonna get our chicken into our bowl. There we go, look at that. Nice, perfect. Into this, we're gonna put our egg. I'm gonna give this a quick little whisk first. Just break it up a little bit. That way it's a little bit easier to combine. Got our cornstarch, it's gonna bind it up. A little bit of water in there. And our seasoning. Here comes our MSG. And all we're gonna do is give this a mix. You know what? Gonna get our hands in this. Here we go. I think we're better off doing this by hand. We're just gonna mix this all up, make sure all this gets combined. Gonna wanna have a little bit of water, just so it doesn't stick to your hands when you're trying to shape it. Smells delicious already. And then, we're just gonna give it a little bit of a shape. See how this chicken really wants to stick to your hands. Oh yeah, that's much easier. I'm gonna try to get them relatively the same size as an actual chicken nugget. They might turn out a little bit bigger. There we go. Just give it a little bit of a shape. That's it. Have a sheet pan nearby, a little parchment paper on there to put them on. We're gonna form all these. A little more water. The water really helps. I'm gonna make this one like the shape of a boot. You know, the boot nuggets. There we go, that looks good. Liking this already. So I'm gonna get the rest of these shaped up, and then we're just gonna pop them in the fridge for 15, 20 minutes, just so they can firm up a little bit, just to make it a little bit easier to fry and to coat with the tempura batter. So I'm just gonna get these shaped up and into the fridge. So I'll see you in about half an hour. Not a half an hour to you, but half an hour to me. All right? So we'll be right back. Now that our chicken is perfectly seasoned and shaped and chilling in the fridge for a couple minutes, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna make the tempura batter. It's just a very simple, we wanna kinda get it almost like a loose pancake batter type consistency. So anyway, not a lot to it. Flour, cornstarch, some baking powder, some salt. I'm even gonna put a little bit of MSG in this too, and water. So that's it. So get your good whisk. We're gonna put in our flour. We're gonna put in our cornstarch. This is what's really gonna give it that crisp outer coating. It's gonna be good. Salt and MSG. We're just gonna combine these a little. Then we're gonna wanna use really, really cold water for this. Again, the ingredients for this and amounts are gonna be down below. I think it's 3/4 of a cup of water for this much. Now, my tip for this is just add the water slowly. You can always add more water to get it where you want. It's so much easier than putting in too much water. Then you have to add a little more flour and cornstarch. It's just easier. There we go. That's kind of what you want. You just want it to be kind of a thin pancake batter. You just want enough to coat the outside. You don't want it to be too much, because then there'll just be too much batter. All right. That looks perfect. So I'm gonna set up my fry station. I'm gonna grab the nuggets out of the fridge, and yeah, we're gonna get into frying these. So look at us, ready to go. Chicken has been chilled, tempura batter is all set. We're gonna fry oil set up at about 350, 360. Like I said, I mean, I've never even done this before, so I'm thinking the technique is I'm gonna use a couple forks. I'm gonna stab the nugget, get it battered, drop it in here, and use the other fork to slide it off. Grab it with our spider, maybe some tongs if we need it. So let's get right into it. We're gonna take a nugget. We're gonna poke it from the side. We're gonna batter it. Make sure it's fully coated. We're gonna get a lot of that excess off. Like I said earlier, we don't want it to be super battery. And we're gonna take this and we're gonna slide it off in there. Oh, I think I like that. We're gonna give it a quick move around, just make sure it doesn't stick. Nice. Chicken on the fork, into the batter. Batter drips off and coats it. Nugget into the oil. Now the firmer you get these, probably the better. That way they don't come out of shape. You could probably do this with your hands too, if you don't mind getting all batter all over yourself. Look at this, I'm liking this. I am liking the way this is looking. I'm just gonna do these 4 for now. These are probably gonna take about probably 3-4 minutes by the time we cook them. If you have a meat thermometer or some way to temp them, if you'd like to do that, feel free, go ahead and get them to like 165.
5 minutes later.
So we're about 3 minutes into getting these cooked. I did go ahead and I put a few more in here. My granddaughter is actually on her way and she's gonna wanna try some of these, so I figured I would just go ahead and get them cooked off. So while these are in here, let's take a quick look at some McDonald's nuggets. We're all familiar with McDonald's nuggets. I get a 10-piece. Why not? It's your average McDonald's chicken nugget. It looks good. It's crispy. It breaks off inside. I'm hoping I'm getting a decent shot of this. I mean, they're good. They're okay. You got a variety of sauces. I got some tangy barbecue, honey mustard, sweet and sour, spicy buffalo. I mean, they're great. In a pinch, they're fantastic. I'm guessing that these are going to be better. Yeah, I mean, they're good. Wait till these are done. So these are looking great. I'm comfortable that these are done. So I just have a wire rack. You could also use a plate with a paper towel, anything you got. I'm gonna fish these little nuggets out of here. My first impression is the tempura batter, I don't know, might be a little thick. Might be a little... It's certainly not as thin as what they coat the McDonald's nuggets with, but come on, these are gonna be so crisp and delicious. I'm gonna get this out of the way, be very careful. Slide this on out of the way. Look at these nuggets. Oh boy. In fact, you know what we'll do? Seriously, look at these chicken nuggets. Oh, these are gonna be hot. I'm so impatient. Look at these nuggets. Look at this one. Look at the difference. Look at how delicious this looks. All right. I gotta let these cool down for a minute. Plate them up, make them look nice.
I'm pretty excited.
We're done. We got everything fried off. They look fantastic. They're crisp. I can tell they're tender on the inside, but we're gonna find out. And then let's try, you know what? Let's go with the tangy barbecue. They gotta call it tangy. They can't just call it barbecue. Let's take a look inside one of these. Whew, they're still so hot. They are hot. Oh yeah, moist, crunchy on the outside. Oh my God. These are delicious. They're even better than I thought. The coating on the outside is still nice and thin, but there's just so much more chicken on the inside that's moist, and the flavor is just really on point. So you get a crispy outside, you get a fantastic moist chicken on the inside. Get them with your favorite sauces. I mean, these nuggets, McDonald's nuggets, I mean, they're fine, but they're nothing compared to the ones we just made. Thank you for coming on this journey with me today. These nuggets are great. Thanks for watching. YouTube wants you to watch the next video of mine, so go ahead and do that. Thanks.